Hey, Bethany.
Hey, Mr. Mann. Good morning.
Oh, it's been one of those mornings,
Oh, really?
Yes.
What happened this morning, Mr. Mann?
So, have you ever noticed how marbles look like gumballs or like gobstoppers?
Mr. Mann, you did
I picked it. I just tossed it in my mouth. Wasn't even thinking. And then, like, it just slid right down my throat. It was just heavy.
You swallowed it?
I
Mr.
I didn't even have to swallow. It just went down and like plop. I felt it plop in my belly.
I was expecting you to say that you instantly like spit it out
No,
once you realized it didn't
I stuck my
taste
finger down my throat to gag myself.
Oh my
and
goodness.
I couldn't get it up. It just like it's in there, and so now I'm scared. Have you ever eaten a marble?
No.
Okay, I wouldn't
I think you're
recommend
gonna
it.
be okay though, Mr. Mann. I mean,
Well,
kids eat all sorts of weird stuff, so
but here's the
you're
thing that I didn't
be
know.
okay.
And I tried looking online, and I haven't found anything about it. So I don't think many people know yet. Marbles make you really gassy.
Ooh, they do?
Yes, like
Ooh.
all morning long. Like
All
ever since I ate that
morning.
marble. So just want to
okay.
apologize in advance if things get a little foggy here in the studio. It's not
for
me.
The heads up,
it's the marble.
Okay, well, we're in for a good episode then.
Oh, I'm kind of feeling it right now. You're listening to the Josh Mann podcast, featuring director extraordinaire Josh Mann. Well, listeners, welcome once again to the Josh Mann podcast. I am director extraordinaire Josh Mann.
And I'm producer Bethany Shiplap.
And we are here once again to help you gain some knowledge so that you can be a successful filmmaker in the film industry.
And you might just be as good as Mr. Mann someday.
Probably not, but you never know. So today we're going to talk about how to create those memorable lines. You know those movies where there's like that one line that stands out and like all of America says that line like over and over and over again.
Okay, like just keep swimming from Finding Nemo, right?
Sure,
and Dory
yeah.
says, just keep swimming. Yep.
Or
something like that.
Okay, what movie is this from? Franklin, my dear, I don't give a beep. Franklin, my dear, I don't.
Oh, frankly, my dear, I don't give a
frankly,
dang.
Frankly?
yeah, it's frankly, I think, and yeah,
because I thought
I've
it was
heard
weird.
that line.
I
Yeah,
thought it was weird that he was calling her Franklin because I don't think that's her name in the movie.
No,
but I wasn't sure.
yeah,
I've
I
never seen the
think
whole
it's
movie.
frankly,
it's
and
really
that's
boring,
just okay. Yeah,
Franklin,
frankly, yep,
frankly.
Frankly, my
that
dear.
sounds weird. Frankly. Is it just the way I'm saying it that's weird? Frankly. Yeah, I think I'm just saying
frankly, meaning like
it's
to
it's
be
a real
quite
word, right?
frank.
Frankly.
Frankly, yeah.
Why do I keep using that voice though? Frankly.
You do keep using that voice.
Does he say it like that?
Not really.
Oh.
No, you're kind of giving him a voice, but
okay.
Yeah, frankly is like
what is that movie? Is that
It's Gone with the Wind?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gone with the Wind. Not
okay. Or, there's the famous line that Indiana Jones always says.
The Rolling Rock, there's that.
No, but that's not, he doesn't say
Yeah,
Rolling
no,
Rock.
Does
That'd be
he
stupid.
say something?
Yeah.
What does he say?
There's a line he always says. It says it all the time.
Indiana
Everybody knows it.
Well, I haven't seen those movies in a while.
He always says the one, like, I mean, everybody knows it. You got to feel pretty embarrassed not to know it, right?
I guess
It's
I'm trying to think off the top of my head here. I haven't seen that one in a while. With the rope, is it like an action phrase?
Yeah, it's.
Do you know it?
Yes, that's
okay.
I'm just trying to see if you know it.
I don't know it.
Oh.
No, what is it?
It's the go ahead, punk, make my day.
No, that's not Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it is.
That's that's another.
That's Indiana Jones.
Are you sure?
Yep, stop. It's Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Who says, "C'est la vie, baby"? C'est la vie.
Hasta la vista, baby. Is that what you're?
Holla vista.
No, what is?
Holla vista.
What is that?
Is that what you?
No, is that Terminator? No.
Oh. Anyway, there's movies where there's like
Now
really
I'm
famous
confused.
lines and everybody knows Holla Vista, baby.
No, Hasta La Vista. I know that one.
Hasta Vista.
Hasta La Vista.
Hasta Vista, baby. Anyway, so I'm going to teach you how to write memorable lines like that and like Indiana Jones and all those
Finding
famous
Nemo.
characters. Yes.
Yes.
And,
Just
yep.
okay.
And so now I've written lines like this myself. Unfortunately, it's yet to be released, but there is this film that you've probably heard about that I've been working on for some time called Fractured House.
Yeah.
About the stuffer. He's the taxidermist who starts stuffing people. And he has the famous line of, I am the stuffer. And someday, when that movie is released, like I can see children all over America, running around and, pretending that they're stuffing people and dogs and just saying, I am the stuffer over and over. I can't wait. It's going to be such a big thing.
Well, I've never asked this, but is it geared towards kids? Because I never thought it was.
It's a horror film. Like it's very bloody.
Well,
but it's going to be great. Like there'll be action figures and all kinds of stuff. And,
that'll be wild,
I
Mr.
can't
Mann.
wait.
Wow.
It's gonna be life changing, maybe even America changing.
We'll sure see. Maybe that one will catch on.
I remember one time
Stuffer.
I had written a play that was performed off Broadway, like in Iowa. And it was called Three Englishmen Dying in a Boat.
Is it comedy?
No, it's not comedy. It's about three Englishmen and they're dying in this boat. Yeah. But at one point, before they're in the boat dying, one of them goes to his wife and he's got this this beautiful bundle of syphilis, and he says, "I bet you thought I'd forgotten." And I don't know how many times I've heard that phrase now since I wrote that.
Syphilis?
Yeah, like he had a bundle, like the white
What are you?
syphilis.
Like a flower?
Yeah.
But
Syphilis.
I don't know of any flowers called syphilis. Like, do you know what that is?
It's a flower. Is it a flower?
Well, I know.
Or is
no.
it? Oh no, syphilis is
white?
like it's like a oregano or something.
No, no.
So it is. It's a flower. So I'm
No,
right. Yeah.
no.
It's like the little tiny white flowers.
No, you're thinking of like baby's breath or
Yes,
daisy.
but another word of it is syphilis.
No,
Syphilis is the scientific name. I even
don't-
went for Mother's Day.
No.
I went to get my mom some flowers, and they got
you
me some
didn't.
some nice big daisies, and I said, "Can you put some syphilis in there?"
What'd they say? What
They
did you
just
say
looked at
when
me
you
funny,
said that?
and I was like,
yeah.
Oh well, they probably don't know the scientific name because not everybody's
No.
smart like me.
I think we need to go to our sponsor.
Okay,
and
let's go to our
talk
sponsor.
about that. Today's episode is sponsored by Big Texas Steakhouse. At Big Texas, their steaks are so fresh. They process their beef in-house. You can even watch the entire meat preparing process, from pulling live cows from the fields to slapping it on your plate. For the freshest steaks, visit Big Texas Steakhouse. Well, thank you, Big Tex, for sponsoring the Josh Mann podcast.
Well, thanks, Big Tex, for sponsoring the Josh Mann podcast. If you would like to be a sponsor of the Josh Mann podcast, Bethany is here with information on how you can do so.
Yes, you can look us up on Facebook and just send us a Facebook message, Josh Mann Podcast. Or you could email us. Our email is joshmangenius@gmail.com. Or you could even call us. We've got a phone number. It is 347-766-5225. So you can give us a call and tell us what your business is, and we can sponsor.
And we do charge for sponsorships, of course. That's what makes it a sponsorship, is that you have to pay for it. But it's well worth it because we reach lots and lots of people. And I'm guessing, we haven't actually measured this, but I'm guessing those who have sponsored the Josh Mann podcast, that their business has probably tripled, maybe even quadrupled after sponsoring us. Because it just adds a lot of legitimacy to your business. And so I would highly recommend it if I were you.
Yeah, please do.
All right. Well, we want to thank you all for tuning in once again to the Josh Mann podcast. And we will be back again next week with another episode to help you become a better, more successful filmmaker. You've been listening to the Josh Mann Podcast, featuring director extraordinaire Josh Mann.